that it is the 6th and the 12th house that is needed in this conversation, i.e. astrology. You cannot make the 12th house explainable, informational, or utilized, controlled, managed, anything like that. You have to encourage people to just go towards the unknown. Hello.
Yeah.
And then how do you do that? By giving them habits and routines and systems that help them manage and move through uncertainty carefully. If you are not offering that, you're not offering all. And I've had it.
Preach.
You know, I've had it. Okay? I've had it. And that's why
Someone
when
check on Colin.
I'm Bethany, and this is Life.ing. I guide women back to themselves through grounded spiritual practices and honest conversations about what it actually takes to build a life that feels like yours. This isn't another self-help podcast. It's a space for women who are tired of knowing what needs to change, but not changing it. We talk about devotion, self-trust, and what happens when you finally stop abandoning yourself. If you're in the middle season, between who you were and who you're becoming, welcome home.
Hello, loves, and welcome to our very special next guest episode here on Life.ing. I am so excited because this was actually a very unexpected guest that we have coming on here today. And let's just say that this will not be a dull conversation.
No.
Today we have Colin Bedell on. He is an artist who uses astrology as his primary medium to improve the quality of our well-being and relationships. He co-founded Queer Cosmos, which is a platform bringing astrology into conversation with the LGBTQIA+ lives and communities. They're named one of the most influential people in wellness by Well and Good. And Colin is the resident astrologer for them. Also, he's the author of 3 books and the creator of the Star-Crossed deck. His work's been featured on Good Morning America, MTV, New York Magazine, and the Sunday Times UK. And he's appeared as an astrologer on Discovery Plus's Written in the Stars. My gosh, Colin, anything else?
No, other than everybody hates when their bio gets read, and this was fairly enjoyable. I will give you all the brownie points in that, so thank you.
No, thank you. I am so excited to have you on the show just to kiki and talk about all things astrology and what's coming up in your world.
Oh my God, it's been so long. Yes.
So just a little background of how I've literally wrangled Colin on here. I recently received a scholarship to attend the 2026 NORWAC conference. And I was at the conference and I remember sitting in on Colin's lecture, and which by the way was absolutely amazing. And he started talking about the 6th and the 12th house. And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, ooh, preach, yes. And I was like, oh, wait. I literally think I may have birthed his brainchild. I was like, I need to talk to this man at some point this weekend. And lo and behold, my offering Echoes of Self is literally like the culmination of his brain. And I was like, oh, we got to talk about this on the pod. So welcome onto Life.ing.
Oh, God, it's an honor to be here with you, the mother of this work, and I'll pretend to be the present father of this work. Like, since we made this happen, you know, so I love it. Okay.
Colin, how was it presenting at NORWAC? How did that feel for you?
It was, this year especially was really phenomenal. I feel like it was my 3rd time presenting in person. My first was in 2020 when it was moved virtually, obviously. And I feel like I got into a good groove with it this year, which I wouldn't have known in the first 2 attempts, obviously.
It felt like a good groove for sure.
Yeah, it was really, truthfully, one of the most, if not the most professionally successful weekend of my entire career.
Wow. You heard it here first, folks.
All right. Okay, like very exclusive. Okay, he had a fucking damn good time at NORWAC.
I can't believe I was there live for that.
But you can, because you were like this. Okay, he is the father of this work. I'm the mother. What are we doing? We needed to be there together so we could talk about 612, practical application of these principles, and just get right to it. So yes.
Wait, I had something I had to share with you.
Oh, sure.
So I meditated this morning, and I always pull a card after my meditation. And I have this deck that someone gifted me when I was in Finland a little while ago. It's
Oh,
like this
cool.
Black Moon Lilith deck. It's gorgeous. But the card that came out, which I was like, I have to tell Colin. Look at this. For those of you that are
Stop.
okay, so
Honestly,
for those of you that are listening
I'm
and don't see
leaving
the
the podcast.
video,
I'm leaving.
the card Mercury came out. And I was like, not the Mercury card falling out for the Gemini and the Virgo rising.
Not the actual mommy and daddy of us both. Not the actual parent making sure that their two children key and gather, and that's what we're doing.
How wild is that?
Amazing. And what do you think it means for you today, especially? I mean, you're clearly in a Mercury seat as the podcast host. Is there anything else that isn't so obvious?
Well, I felt what was interesting was even in the messaging of the card, it was like, you're about to have a public speaking opportunity. I was like, okay, literal.
Okay, I know. Water is wet.
Oh, yeah, thanks. But it was really more about like allowing what I feel is allowing my voice and my words to carry my messaging and to allow people to feel me through the way that I express myself, which is vocally, and trusting that because our words are spells, you know?
Sure.
And really leaning into that a little bit more.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah. And clearly you are taking that assignment to the next level here. And I can't wait to learn more about how you approach these ideas. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. By the way, this podcast was born as a Leo sun, Leo moon, Aries rising.
Whoa. So hence, okay, that's why I was sitting down and then my standing desk said, oh, no, you're not. Up you go. And I was like, okay. So I listened to my spirit on that one. Meanwhile, today I had to read 2 Earth sign signs. I was sitting.
Wow. You're like,
oh yeah.
Okay. Here we
Yeah.
go.
We get grounded for these twos. All right? And then 10 minutes before, I was like, let me log in early because Virgo rising, but not do the intake form. Oops. And then stand up. Because fire, bitch.
We're all adults here.
Yeah, you're right.
At least
Are we
that's the
though?
setting.
Are we though?
Are we?
Are we?
That is the question of a lifetime.
Yeah, right. And I hope I'm never, ever the one to say, yes, I'm an adult. But Capricorn moon sometimes.
You know, just a little bit, like a sprinkle. We still, something's got to pay the bills.
Honestly, though, someone's got to pay the bills. Someone needs to put limitations in place. Someone needs to know the parameters. Is anybody responsible? Anyway.
Gosh.
Sorry.
Okay, so wait. I want to give a little background to those who don't know you. And if they don't, everyone, you're welcome. Welcome to the party.
Pleasure to meet you.
Colin, what got you into this world? What do you feel like was your turning point when you're like, this is the work that I want to bring into the world?
Ooh, to be very honest with you, it wasn't a choice.
Oh.
It was almost decided for me. Conveniently, on my mother's birthday, so around 9 years ago, I was working with a different company, and I was laid off effectively because they didn't have a role for me. They didn't feel like I was working hard enough, yada, yada. And that was June 22nd, my mother's birthday. And
my birthday's the 23rd.
Come on, Cancers! Come on! I have a Cancer medallion, and maybe I'll bring it out for the girlies
Cancer medallion.
Okay, no, you need it, right? And then I'm wearing my kind of solar medallion for my Leo rising.
Love that.
So yeah, I was fired on my mother's birthday, and it was my mother who read Linda Goodman's sun signs, like every new age girly in the late 60s, early 70s, mommy. And so she was just always talking about it. And I truly have been studying astrology, Bethany, since I was 12 years old. My twin sister found the very first chart I ever printed for her in 2001. And everybody who I went to, middle and high school with can confirm the same thing. This one, all he wants to talk about is the signs, all right? So it's just been a part of my life. And I never imagined I would do it professionally until I was fired. I published an astrology website 2 weeks prior to the firing date, just to kind of, and again, not to do it professionally. I just wanted to express myself, have a blog. It was 2017, so that was the lexicon back then. Never imagined in a million years I'd be doing it professionally too, because, I don't come from wealth. I don't have some, inherited generational whatever. So my parents couldn't fucking do anything to help me in terms of making this career appear out of thin air. So
Yeah.
when I was fired, then I got unemployment. I was like, you know what? Let me just swan dive into this. And then here we
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's wild. I really love how when we finally take the step onto our right path, the universe is like,
Ugh.
oh, finally, here you go. And it's
Yeah.
just
Hey,
like the
tits. I know.
flow. And it's
Yes.
like, oh, wow, who knew this whole time?
Well, man, I've been complicating it. But in fact, if I just walk the path, exactly, we are so resourced. And again,
Yeah.
I'm saying this as somebody who did not grow up in a high level of economic resourcing at all. So I
Yeah.
understand just how frightening and scary it is to take this creative risk and kind of pull a career out of thin air. But I also know it's a
Mm.
greater risk to just stay in this in any kind of space where you know it's not the environment for you. I don't gotta tell you, Cancer. It's
Yeah.
not it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It ain't it.
no.
Wow, that's so cool. I love that. When you look back at your chart, just
Mhm.
hindsight, do you
Mm.
see where it's like, ah, okay, there it was. It was there the whole time.
Oh, to become an astrologer or the
Yeah.
departure?
I'd say, well, I was thinking initially the departure, like,
Oh,
oh, wait,
okay.
here it is. Or even just, yeah, to become an astrologer. Because I feel like when I look at my chart, I
Uh-huh.
see like, oh, I was definitely supposed to be doing this. Like, this is the work I'm actually was always supposed to bring in.
Okay, can you, well, just because which parts of your astrology corroborate your belonging in this craft?
I think the biggest thing is my Jupiter, and I'll just give like a quick little rundown for
Please
those
do.
that aren't deeply immersed in this magic. So, Jupiter, this expansion, this teacher energy, and Mercury, the planet of communication, and my MC are all in Gemini in the 10th, right? So, it's like using my voice, teaching, expressing, and there's a little bit of ninth, but I'm just going to speak in whole signs. And so then I have my South Node in Leo in the 12th. And
Oh,
so it's like,
beautiful.
master of the self is something, a life
Uh-huh.
that I just came from. And so it's very
Mhm.
easy for me to pull and to fall back into that space to kind of
Mhm.
bring this wisdom that I can learn from
Mhm.
disconnecting from everyone and bringing it out into my sixth house, which is where my North
Yeah.
Node is. And North Node, everyone, is like where what your soul wants to experience in this life and what it wants to bring out next and its culmination of being. And my sixth house,
Mm.
which is your guys, it's your daily routines, it's like your rituals, it's your
Ugh.
habits, and it's like, how do I incorporate all of these with my Cancer sun that's really loving, and Venus in Cancer, so it's
Come
like in
on.
my 11th house of community. So it's like this intuitive, spiritual,
Yes.
loving, but also let me bring the intangible down into the tangible with my Virgo rising. So that was like a mouthful.
No, I love. I was tracking and I was trying to make sense of everything. So we're both Jupiters in Gemini, by the way.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
classic.
Okay. Oh,
Can't
typical.
shut us
Figures.
up.
No, no, nope, nope, nope. And then also like can't make us stress down. I think like what I initially remember about you was like, wow, visual force, gorgeous,
Oh my
patterns,
God.
elegance, ethereality. Oh my God, linen, of course.
Stop.
Not the like head to toe matching. I've looked pristine.
Oh, thank
Oh
you.
gosh, how could I possibly? Well, I think to be next to you in your disclosure here, yeah, I have a
Synthesize.
pretty pronounced Mercury placement. Yeah,
Okay.
so I was born with a Mercury retrograde in Gemini at 2 degrees. My sun is at 3. The sun is my ruling luminary, and it's in my 10th house. Does that
Mm.
necessarily make for an astrologer per se? I don't know, because my twin sister is a school psychologist, right?
Mm.
So hey,
Yeah.
we're doing our best to show up for people, and I think that her and I both feel tremendous life of purpose through service.
Yeah.
My North Node is at 0 Gemini, 0 Pisces, so I have a Sun North Node square, and I think that my Capricorn Moon too is just always making sure that we remember predictions without practice is predatory. And if we do
Mm-hmm.
not have a practice in our predictions, we are not providing any transformation.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
the Capricorn moon in me is just really making sure that each and every one of us are offering skills and practices to hold the
Yeah.
sanctity of this information to keep us competent and
Yeah.
in character while things are really, so that's my answer.
Wow, I love that. And I think you pointed out something really interesting that I think we can pay attention to, which is you can have almost the little exact same birth chart as someone else, and it comes to fruition in such a different way. And yet the
Absolutely.
through line is still the same of like being of service to others in a way where you're kind of like not picking apart their lives, but you're like giving insight and wisdom and knowledge through their mind and like giving it voice and word and, you know, making it something that makes sense for them. And it's
Yes.
coming from totally different angles, which is really cool.
Gemini shit. I know. And it's funny, like my twin and I will say things separately and she'll be like, "Are you imitating me?" I'm like, "No, I thought that too." Like for it's so simple, but my nephew was going into the pool for the first time. She lives on Long Island, and so, you know, we just opened up the pool and it's a little chilly. And he was like getting excited, but he was cold and didn't know what to do with himself. So he's just going through this like emotional muscle spasm. And I felt bad. I wanted to like rescue him, and so did she, but she was like, "Hold on." And then I was like, "Yes, no. He's building resilience. He's building resilience." And like, "Are you making, did you?" I'm like, "No, he is." And it's just exactly that Capricorn energy of like, we're not going to pluck you from this moment where your
Yeah.
emotional immune system is building kind of an immune system through resilience. We're just going to let you be in it, Robert. We got you. Right?
We're right here.
Yeah, if you need us, we're right here wondering whether or not we should do something. Okay? Because Gemini shit. We just got questions, no answers.
Right.
Okay?
Ah,
But yeah, her and I are totally like the prism of that way of just she offers support in her style and I do it in mine. And we both feel just so enriched and engaged and so grateful for the work that we have.
yeah. Wait, you just made me think about something.
Sure.
Okay, so I was in Finland for 5 weeks earlier this year
Yeah,
for
it was,
a creative residency, right?
that's amazing.
It was absolutely amazing, completely life-changing. I loved it so
Oh my
much. But I wanted to
God.
touch on one of the last dinners I had with my residency mates. There was this older woman there. I think she was our oldest residency mate. I think she was in her 70s. And at one point, everybody's talking over dinner, and she's sitting right next to me, and she turns over and looks at me because I had just been asking everyone like all these different questions about what they experienced, what they learned, what they're taking back, how they're going to take it back. And she goes, "Wow, Bethany, I don't know if you know this, but you're not the answer. You're the question." And then what you just said right now about like, I don't give answers, I give
No,
questions. And I'm like, is that a
no.
Jupiter Gemini like mantra right now? Is that
Oh.
what's happening?
I'm gonna say yeah, because raise your hand if you have any fucking answer.
I'm all also
I know a little. I have practices.
also raising my
No
hand just like a
answers.
little bit, but like
Okay, I'm not gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this.
you know,
Okay,
just like a half raise.
right? Because like I have a little bit of clarity, but like Virgo rising. Okay, I love that. Yes, because literally I forgot who I was with. Oh, it was so funny. But somebody was making fun of me and another Gemini because we were asking questions about questions,
Yeah.
and they were just like, "You guys are so annoying." Just basically questions about questions. Seriously? Like I'm annoyed. Okay, it's probably a fixed fuck. But there we were, just like, you're just wondering about the way that we structure the curiosity. Okay. But shout out to your residency mate for that reflection, because isn't that beautiful? So was she
Yeah.
Finnish or was she from somewhere else?
She was from Canada.
Oh, a Canadian. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
They
A.
leave it to them. Yeah, they have
Yeah.
like some kind of elegance about
Love
them.
your maple
It's annoying.
syrup, folks.
Yeah, they do. And their heated rivalry, evidently. Who knew?
Yes. Oh, they're in
Yes.
San Diego. Wait, one of them, Kip, is in Seattle right now because someone just posted a
Ah.
picture. The homie did at a coffee shop with him, and I was like,
Oh shit. Okay, you better go.
"Kip,
Well,
I'm on my way."
seriously, because I think he is your team. Okay.
Really? That's interesting.
I don't know. I
Interesting
think that
choice.
the tits say different. The tits
Yeah.
say different. Speaking of
Huh.
Cancer, there's no way those pecs are straight. But by
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
means, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have so much fun editing this episode.
Oh, I know, because it's gonna be 2 minutes long. Because we're gonna just basically be laughing the whole time. Hey, the episode is 2 minutes. Because
Yeah.
didn't say
Sorry,
anything.
guys. We got
Yeah,
nowhere.
Italian.
Nowhere fast.
Except Burger King. That's where we went.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Okay, so y'all, here's how it happened.
Here's
Here,
how it
this thing,
happened.
here's how it happened. It was what, the last night, the second to last night,
Yes. My
and
birthday. Sorry, I
it
just
was your
turned 30.
birthday, and I was
Oh,
heading
sweet.
out because myself was zonked. I was tired. I was like, it's a no for me. And then
Right.
the homies were like, it's late at night and we're hungry. And I was like, oh well, I'll just drive y'all over to McDonald's real quick.
Cancer.
And
Cancer.
I don't want you to walk in the cold. You got like a whole
Right.
baby but like bun in the oven. Like that's
She
weird.
did.
I'm just like, bye. Have fun walking.
Yeah, go ahead. Thumbs up. I'm sure there's hitchhikers around here somewhere. You got a bun in the oven, then you're hungry, but I'm good. I'll see
Oh,
you.
and
Right.
gosh. And then that turned into McDonald's being closed, us being devastated. I had just told them my secret of how to order your French fries from McDonald's, which I will tell you offline. I can't say it publicly because
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No.
it's
Got it.
like,
Well, I'm honored that you're even going to share it with me. Okay. Cool.
yeah, I usually do gatekeep. So just,
Okay. French fry knowledge.
so anyways, McDonald's was closed and I was like, okay, well, we need to find something to eat. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but in Seattle, everything closes at a solid 8 p.m. Just early.
What?
Just like a knowing early. McDonald's had closed at like 10 or something. I don't know. But everything just closes early. It's so sad. Like,
Unacceptable.
anyways, we found a
Yeesh.
Burger King and I was like, well, we got to get
Okay.
chicken fries and we got to get
Duh.
Colin birthday dinner, like a really fancy birthday dinner of Burger King. And then at that point, I had already stayed behind an extra like 30 minutes. And I was like, well, we're just going to kiki and hang. And that was our Burger King hang.
It
was great.
was, and it was so good. I ate a double whopper, of course, amazing fries, honey mustard sauce. I think Lauren got like a fried chicken burrito or something.
Something or other.
Either way, I ate that shit like my life depended on it, and I was just like, I love my life. I love my life.
Best birthday ever.
Ever. Okay, me and my biddies and this Burger King.
Oh, it is really fun though and funny to observe and notice all of these like-minded people in one place because the language is completely different than when you're walking down the street or like
Yeah,
hanging out with
speaking of
other
Mercury,
friends. And
I
it's
know.
just a whole other language that's happening all weekend and you don't have to explain anything. Like
No.
it's so nice.
No, I know the shorthand of it all. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
efficient. And yeah, I also think it just reinforces maybe this kind of Jupiter and Cancer wisdom, which is what happens when that accuracy leads to attunement.
Hmm. Yeah.
And that
I
was
love
really,
that.
I felt that more this year than I have in the previous ones. And yeah, that's curious. Yeah, to me. But
Yeah.
Jupiter was in Gemini, I think, both times. So we ain't attuned into nothing.
Yeah. We're just like, okay.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Anyway, where was I? Now back to me, because I don't know what the hell you're saying. I don't really give a fuck. So here we go. No.
Oh, man. But I just love having people on here like you who can bring a different perspective to astrology, especially for those that don't necessarily like incorporate it into their day-to-day lives and making it something that can be accessible and we can learn to tie
Oh.
into things like our 6th and 12th house. Let's go there.
Gosh, let's go there.
Hey, quick pause. Can I ask you something? Have you ever had one of those moments where you finally hear yourself clearly and then life gets loud again and you lose the thread? And it doesn't usually happen overnight. It happens slowly through expectations, responsibilities, old stories, and even the roles that you've learned to play. It happens through the pressure to keep moving before you've even had a chance to hear yourself. That's part of why I created Echoes of Self. Echoes is my seasonal 4-week offering for when you're tired of feeling like you're constantly starting over with yourself, for when you're ready to stop losing yourself every time life takes over. Inside, we move through a layered process of returning, getting quiet enough to hear your own signal, seeing yourself clearly without the judgment spiral, and building ritual practices that actually fit inside your life. The next season of Echoes begins soon, and right now, before it's officially open, there's an early list you can join through the link in the show notes. If today's conversation resonates, this is where we go deeper.
And
Let's
let me
go
just
there.
ask, when you say something different, is it how I'm trying to make astrology more practical, or is there something else that I should know that I don't know because I'm trapped in this brain of mine?
Oh, wow. Okay. The way that you say things
Okay.
is I feel like it's different. I love that you apply life stories to what you're seeing astrologically. I think it gives like a
Oh, thank
different
you.
personal layer to things where
Okay.
you can give any willy-nilly example of like the stars and the patterns. And oh, I just had deja vu.
Oh, that's a good sign because I didn't want to ask you that question, but I was like, wait, if you don't mind, because you're a Virgo, I would actually really appreciate the
I'm
distinction
also a
here.
projector in human design, so I see you.
Uh, you did. I mean, I as soon as I was leaving, you said, "Young lady," and you grabbed me by the collar. Get over here, and I did. Okay. So, all
But
right,
yeah, no,
thank you. The
that's what I meant.
storytelling. Yeah, I appreciate
Blessings.
that. Yeah, just make it more human, please.
Yeah,
Make it more human.
yeah.
Back to the 612. Okay.
So, what stemmed this rabbit hole? Where did
Yeah.
this begin? And please give us give us the tea, give us the background. What's your baby?
My baby. It is making sure. Okay, so in my natal chart, my moon is in the sixth, and
Me too.
so oh, see, that's cool. And I don't know if we
Just
even crossed
end it
that
here.
bridge. Yeah, right. No, really. There's the goddamn podcast. Can't make this shit up. That's how life be lifing. Okay. Coincidence. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just shut it. Let me stop.
Yeah,
talking.
just shut it off, honestly. So my moon's in the sixth. And so as you know, Bethany, what that means is when I have built habits, routines, and systems of optimization in the morning, not necessarily all day. I know we're not machines, but truly like mind, body. I want to be engaged and at my reception desk so that I can connect more effectively with people. Right. So when I do that, my life works. When I don't, it doesn't. And I mean, that's really it. It's truly that simple. Not always easy, but there we go. And I have, since studying astrology more thoroughly when I was 23, 24, I didn't mention this in the lecture that I gave, but concurrently, Bethany, I started studying the principles of A Course in Miracles. So it's a self-study program of universal spiritual psychotherapy, and it has 365 workbook lessons because it's a training mentally and emotionally where the first half we unlearn the dominant thinking of the world, which is propagated on fear. And then in the second half of the workbook, we remember, because we never really lost it, but we remember a thought system based on love. So what's baked into the DNA of my astrology practice is just that, a practice, a full contact experience every single day with principles of higher consciousness. And if those principles of love, compassion, forgiveness, and all those things are not operationalized in relationship, I am completely uninterested in anything you're teaching or anything you have to say, because for me, the spiritual path from astrology to A Course in Miracles to human design to whatever, the crux is relating. End of discussion. And I will get real dogmatic about that. And so then I posted a video about a year ago. No, God, not even 6 months, where I basically explained why I took a step back from astrology, because it was so much information, not enough transformation. It was so many principles and predictions and control. And I know you don't. I was crawling out of my skin like, this is so ugly.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking physically. I'm talking
You got the
purely.
ick.
Oh my God, I was dry heaving every time where somebody would tell me that this life-changing thing was about to happen. And I'd be like, you know what's about to be life-changing? That I'm going to deck your mouth and every tooth is going to fall out of it. That's what anyway, Mars and Cancer. And so then I was like, why am I pissed? Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. Is he a Gemini well, I know he's a Gemini, but I didn't know he has Mars and Cancer. Does he?
He has Mars and Cancer.
Thank you. See? And we all know who won between him and, see, I don't even know his fucking name. Drake.
He who shall not be named.
Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. I named it. Edit that out.
Oh, it's so
And so I
embarrassing.
arrived at the conclusion, long story, that it is the 6th and the 12th house that is needed in this conversation, i.e. astrology. You cannot make the 12th house explainable, informational, or utilized, controlled, managed, anything like that. You have to encourage people to just go towards the unknown. Hello.
Yeah.
And then how do you do that? by giving them habits and routines and systems that help them manage and move through uncertainty carefully. If you are not offering that, you're not offering fuck all. And I've had it.
Preach.
You know what? I've had it. Okay? I've had it. And that's why
someone
when
check on Colin.
Right, because he's had it. He's done. Let me tell you right now, you thought Michelle was done on the way to McDonald's? Let me tell you who's done. Fucking me. All right? Anyway, that's my long answer.
I love that. So, y'all, that was a 90-minute lecture, just squeezed down to 2 minutes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I know, because here I was thinking that was way too long, sweating the whole time.
No, I think what really like activated me when you were talking about that was the same reason. Actually, I came at it from a different angle with Echoes of Self. So my 4-week ritual space was because I was thinking back to my offerings over the years and how when something ended, my clients would fall off at some point. And then I'd send them a reminder like, hey, how's it going with this? And they're like, oh, you're right. I just kind of fell off. And I'm like, great, today's a new day. And it just had me thinking like, where is that disconnect happening where people, A, are only doing these practices that actually help them to feel connected to themselves and grounded when it's too late, right? When they're already in the thick of it and they're like, oh, I need to do this to help. And it's like, you're already in it. There's like, you need to be doing it before that happens, right?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Or even
Continue.
just like trying to do all these trendy practices and rituals that they see online that aren't even made for them, right?
Say more
And it's
about
like,
that.
well, no wonder it doesn't stick. No wonder it doesn't fit because you're trying to fit someone else's idea of what works for them into your own life. And when you were going through the 6 and 12 and relating it to the signs, I'm like, this makes sense because we're all different. And why isn't there something, this space where we can learn what that means for me as an individual? And then how do I start to incorporate this in my daily life so it actually sticks this time? Because I mean, come on, folks, like we got to start from here. That this is just the seed. What we're talking about isn't even the whole dang tree.
No, it's not. It's not.
Like this is the foundation, really.
It is. It is. I honestly think that the 6th and the 12th house is the most important axis we have in astrology right now. I mean, maybe first, 7th, right? Because interpersonal relationships, yes. But I just feel like, gosh, you know, the 6th is integration in terms of all the information we've digested. And I especially love how you framed it as you're taking somebody's maybe education or approach, but it's not meant for you because they might have been a Taurus ruled 6th house when in fact you're an Aries. So honestly, you don't need to meditate, but if your ass isn't doing something cardiovascular in the morning, you're not functioning yet, hun.
Yeah.
So just like get your heart rate up before you cop an attitude with me. Because you're going to cop an attitude, Aries. Fresh.
Is Colin speaking from experience right now?
Oh my God. A little. No, you know what it is? I'm picking on the ones that are secretly turned on by it.
Yeah.
And like, the way that I keep Aries close is I just always piss them off a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
You got to keep them on their toes, you know?
Oh my God. They love it. They love it. If I was too sweet about it, they'd be like, I don't like this bitch. So the way that I'm always ripping an Aries wings off, forget it. Anyhow.
So I want to hear, I'm so curious, what have been your findings with your exploration into this? Like, what have you noticed has really resonated with others? And then also, because I know you can carry multiple questions, where can people start with starting to figure out what aligns with them?
Oh, I'm going to answer the second one first and then the first one.
Yeah.
Okay. Multiplicity. Beautiful.
Keep
shit.
up, everyone. Keep up.
Please. And you could always slow it down to half, but do you really? Come on.
Don't
anyway,
lie.
Don't. Hopefully we never go into business together because everyone would leave within 20 minutes. So like, we're not prepared for this.
Yeah. And nothing will get done.
No,
Maybe.
but maybe.
I might.
No, you know what? My cat moons will get activated and we will do it, but they're going to be like, I didn't know I signed up for Mr. and Mrs. Drill Sergeant over here.
Yeah.
That's like, what the fuck is this? Troop Beverly Hills, whatever. Okay, so Where people would begin is I would invite them to ask their higher power, God as they understand it, whatever language, to connect to this omnipotent energy. Where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say, and to whom? Just start there. Yeah, so that comes from A Course in Miracles.
Okay.
And I have clients begin there because I look at my role as astrologer as sort of like, air traffic control. Like, I'm not flying the plane, you're doing it, but I could just, boop, you're landing at gate D2. Okay, Gemini shit. Boom. Okay. And in doing so, do I give you that framework so you could ask your higher power and then listen really carefully, because maybe it's ancestral. Maybe it is something that colonization wiped from your family lineage and it's about reclamation. I don't know that, right? But you and your higher power might. So I start there. And then I honestly think what I learned through the years that I've been encouraging more focus on the sixth house is, frankly, it's universal efficacy. Because life is complicated, but truth is simple. These approaches work. And when a client says to me, yeah, sometimes my business is up and down and I'll have, feast and famine, I'll be like, oh, okay, cute. How's your morning routine? Oh, it's up and down. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And then I just sit there.
Interesting.
Right.
Here.
So many.
So your outer world is reflecting your inner world.
Do you want to say more about that, or can we just acknowledge that we need to focus on this? So that really just amazes me, because these principles are impersonal.
Yeah.
They'll work through anybody if we just have a certain level of habit formation. I don't even necessarily need it to be this kind of full contact commitment, but just habit formation. And that's why I gave you James Clear's Atomic Habits, because the book explored the whole thing,
Yeah, wait, which one did I get? It was, hold on, y'all. Colin, you know me, I had to get it. I'm trapped.
Don't be trapped. I thought I gave you James Clear. Did I? Dr. Lisa Miller, Ritual Work.
Y'all, at the conference, Colin was giving away a couple books during his lecture, and I got The Awakened Brain by Dr. Lisa Miller. Okay, yes, please continue.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what her birthday is. My friend just enrolled in her program at Columbia, and I was like, oh my God, Robert, get it.
What a dream. Yeah.
I know. So we're
and then tell me
everything. Yes, please, including the birth time. Okay.
Yeah.
So, well, then maybe, you're on the ritual component. But yes, so I would have anybody listening who wants to really kind of see what this information can do to transform their life, ask the universe those questions, because again, the crux of all of this is the technique and the practice. And then I'm just so consistently amazed by its universal application.
Making me think.
That's good. Because the Lord knows I've been making you think this whole fucking time. Because we just get out here.
Just riffing.
Just
literally.
Stupid. Just silly Gemini bimbo. That's it. That's all I want to be. I don't want to be
Okay,
smart.
Can you do like a quick runoff?
Ooh.
Can you do this? This is kind of like a challenge.
I think I know what you're going to ask. Uh-huh.
Okay, I want you to go through the signs, 6 and 12 axes. For those of you that can look up your chart and look at what sign your 6 and 12 house is, pull it up now.
Yes. You know what? Let me ask you this. Can we synthesize it to elements?
Ooh, I love that. Yes.
I do love an element. Yeah. So anybody with Aries, Leo, or Sag, it would have to be something imaginative, because I do believe that fire rules the field of imagination acquisition, right? Like each element, I would argue, is a field of knowledge acquisition. Fire is imagination. And when we imagine and take in imagery consistently, we often live into what that imagery is evoking outside of us, right? So Aries, Leo, Sag, please make sure that you are surrounding yourself with positive imagery that reflects the life that you want to live. And also get your fucking heart rate up, because if you cop an attitude with me, you will regret
coming
it.
For you.
Exactly. Okay. With a Big Mac and a Whopper in my mouth, I don't give a shit. Watch your fucking attitude. Aries, Leo, Sag. No, I love him. I love him. Taurus, Virgo, Cat. Here we go. Silence. Oh my God. Yeah, I just
My
feel
favorite.
like as I'm ruining it, I'm sorry. You know, I did a residency as well. I did an artist residency at a place called Kripalu, and this is
Oh my
related, I
gosh.
promise. And why I love that school so much up in Stockbridge, Massachusetts, is they have this morning procedure called silent breakfast, Bethany.
We had silent mornings and silent weekends. I gotta send you mine, by the way, because I feel like you would be obsessed with it.
Babe, I'm going to Helsinki tonight. Like,
There we
that's
go.
it. Yeah, there we go.
Like I just know
Oh,
you would
I'm
be like,
sure.
what? What is this
Off the
portal that Bethany has thrown me
Wait.
into?
Yes, but I love like the off the shoulder. Like you know me so well. Wait, okay. I want to give side profile. Okay.
You're
I'm
like,
going. Okay. The way that you smize, you have Leo somewhere. Come on.
12.
Oh, wow. That's right.
I know.
Duh. Okay. I thought maybe you'd have a personal planet. What about your progressed moon? Is it Leo?
I believe so. Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, because I'm like, you got,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Show
But I
me
mean,
where
if you do
there's Leo.
Placidus, I guess you could say Leo's 11th, 12th.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm getting Leo from you right now. Thank God.
Yeah.
I love all the
My
signs.
my
but-
Mars is in Leo as well, which is
Oh,
fun.
hello. Yeah, see, I know. I'm feeling it somewhere. Okay, so the earth signs, silence, stillness, a bit of structured time, but where they're not doing anything too productive. They are just connecting to, what's the work? What's the spiritual practice? What's the chant? What's the discipline? It's something that puts them in touch with that earth sign limitation. I love how earth signs rule our limits and making things real.
Yeah.
And so that's earth. For air, they're going to spin out over this, and that should tell us everything. But they do need to be meditating.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're so resistant to this. You know,
Yeah.
so figure it out, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I'm just going to need you to stop avoiding stillness and then journal it out. You know, just work out some sort of relationship with your higher power where you're getting a message in by maybe pulling oracle cards, checking your horoscope, whatever, and then just journaling maybe 1 page a week if you can, small goals only with all of this, right? And then for water especially, they need unstructured time, right? So
Yeah.
of all the elements that have the most grace with the sixth house, I'm going to go water on this one.
Wow.
So Cancer,
Okay.
yeah. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, because it's the flow state, right? So like
Yeah.
with my Capricorn ruled sixth, mood and want has nothing to do with it, Colin. Wake the fuck up. Get to your
Get her
place.
done.
Thank you. But water, I would never do that, right?
Yeah.
So with water though, I would really have them connecting to music, some sort of creative component, an emotional renewal release, and just spaciousness to be with their feelings, to identify them in real time, and then also connecting to their higher power pretty extensively, right? The first three were predominantly self-directed, but the water signs, it's like, no, connect to your higher power, God, as you understand it, and see where that takes you. So that's just me thinking out loud over it, but I hope that's helpful and instructive.
It is. I'll use myself as an example with my Aquarius Leo axis 612. So for me, with Leo in the 12th, yes, moving my body is actually so necessary for me, especially when I'm processing thoughts and emotions. And it actually helps me get into my sixth house Aquarius because then I'm able to meditate. And that is where I feel the most grounded, is when I do
Yes.
those two things.
Yeah,
I feel like I can take on the world. And when I don't,
because you can.
that's
When
another
you
story.
don't, what happens? Right, exactly.
When I don't, I feel frantic and chaotic and stressed and all over the place. And I feel disconnected from myself. And I feel like I have no direction. And I feel like the world is just weighing on top of me. And I don't know where to begin.
And that's nowhere to start. And you know what, Bethany? Let's really normalize the fact that that tends to be the first rush of thoughts we have in the morning, isn't it? Because come on, you probably know
yes.
this, Virgo rising. The cortisol spikes in the morning. Spikes.
You check your phone, you get on social media, you check your emails. Do you need to respond to that email at 6 a.m.? Probably not.
Absolutely the fuck not. You better not. Yeah, and we're not meant to be so hyper connected, right? So, and I just want
Yeah.
to say, too, you gave me an aha moment because I often thought about the sixth and the 12th house in a sense being separated, where like the sixth are the routines you do in the mornings, and the
Mm.
ritual is what you do, once a month. But honestly, having just reflected on what you said, and no one's ever kind of cut through the noise like this with me, so thank you. I do realize that my sixth and 12th house, or I should say my mornings and rituals, are both Cancer and Capricorn. They're not either or. So you're
Yeah.
100% right on
Wow.
that. Wow. That's really good. That just changed my whole lecture. So thanks a
Oh,
lot.
here we
That's
go.
good though. No, I love it. No, good, because that's learning. That's
NORWAC
learning.
2027. Stay tuned.
7. Right. No, honestly, you teach. Okay. And then I just want you to point out to me like, this bitch had an insufficient
He had it wrong the whole time.
time. And my burgerizing said, enough is enough.
Oh man.
With the
And I
Gemini
also wanna,
misinformation. Yeah.
I also want to put out there for all of our amazing people that are listening. I've been in this world and Colin for like 10 years, or at least with my work. I've been in this work for 10 years and I still
Yes.
have these days, right?
Oh,
like
yeah.
it doesn't ever stop.
No.
It doesn't ever,
no.
you don't just wake up and then you have these perfect routines and rituals, but
No.
it's the devotion to the self.
Oh. Ah.
That is the point. And
Do
it's
you think of
the
devotion?
continuing to show up.
Sorry. Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Yes. What about devotion as 12th, discipline as 6th? Is that too simplistic?
No, I like that.
Okay. Yeah. Devotion. Go ahead.
I wonder with devotion in 12th, because I feel like devotion in 12th can feel very, I don't know, because the 12th is so,
Murky.
it's so foggy and murky.
I
And
know.
with devotion, I feel like devotion is so certain.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Okay.
There's something there, though.
Yeah, totally.
There's something there, but I
I love
wonder.
alliteration. Yeah.
Yeah, I love alliteration too.
It's so easy. That's what it's like. Hold on. Can we
I need another D.
Right. I know. So I'm going to go discipline or discernment. That feels more 6th house sometimes.
Yeah.
Discernment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, we're just thinking out loud. Okay. This is an
Mhm.
emergent curriculum. And it's taking shape.
This is truly an immersive experience as well.
That
into our
too.
brains.
Yeah, right. It's emergent and immersive. So enjoy. Mm-hmm.
So
You know what I like too? Wait, really quickly,
What?
can I just say?
Yeah.
I just love that we are also showcasing the way that Gemini and Virgo can take concepts very seriously, but not take ourselves seriously.
Ooh,
Oof.
ain't that the truth?
Because the way that I just want to be a total bimbo and I just want to silly goose my way through everything. But then I do take life and certain concepts very seriously. And yeah, my biggest laugh fests are with Virgo bitches. I swear to God. I'm
What
like,
is it?
it's Kiki Palmer, Leslie Jones.
Oh, wow.
There's so many.
Okay.
Kat Williams. My God, Amy Poehler.
I love Kat
There's
Williams.
so many. Yeah, see, there's so many Virgo
Okay.
comedians because I feel like you guys have a
They
sharp.
pinpoint. Yeah.
Ooh,
They're
don't
like,
they know? Don't
yes. Mhm.
It's the zooming in and the incredible intellect that only Virgo can provide. Whereas like Gemini wants to be like maybe a little bit more slapstick, kind of like cheap shoddy a little bit. I've noticed
Yeah.
sometimes with my humor, I'm like, girl, no. But Virgos basically are always inspiring me to like, yeah, sharpen that blade. Oof. When I was
Yeah.
in an improv comedy program, it was the Virgos that I sparred with the best.
That's probably really fun to watch too.
Oh my God, it's true. Because just when I thought that guy had him, they'd be like, no.
They're
And I was
like,
yeah, bitch.
bring out like the hidden weapon that I've been keeping in my
It's
back pocket
true.
this whole time.
Since before they got there,
Yeah.
like the switchblade that they had.
They're
yeah,
like, just in case I get Colin today, I can finally use it.
We've been waiting for this moment.
Keeping receipts. Virgos
I know,
keeping
I know.
receipts.
CVS length too, just so
Like
long.
when you said in week 1, day 3.
Okay, that your twin sister is what? Right? And I'm like, oh! But then, no, they're so good. They're so good. So good. So I just like that we're also, and then also kind of showing too that these concepts and these practices are theoretically healing, assuming we have some levity with them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think it has to be that serious. In matter of fact, if it is, I'm out.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
I mean, the seriousness puts so much pressure on it as well. It's like, that's where the pressure to be perfect comes in. And then that's how we start falling into these old ways of like,
Yes.
well, if it didn't look this way, if I didn't do it this way,
Yes.
then it's not working. I'm doing it wrong.
Yes,
I'll just
I'm
start again
wrong.
tomorrow. Like it just
Yes.
starts to get you in that cyclical freaking
Yes.
cycle, that spiraling thinking.
Yes. And you know, I just don't believe that we can heal and or move forward if we're just so stale and dry.
Yeah.
It needs to be
Yeah.
wet mostly. And that's what a lot of this is just like laughter, ease. Oh, sometimes I got it wrong. Sometimes I got it right. Whatever. I'll keep going. It just
Yeah.
provides more confidence in those spaces. I can't with too much seriousness. It's so unsexy. I can't do it.
Yeah, that was like one of the big realizations I had at my residency was when I was
tell me.
first there, I was performing for an audience that wasn't there. I was like, this has to look this way. This has to be this. This has to be that. And I'm
Yeah.
like looking around in my loft by myself and I'm like, it's just me. Like, what am I
Babe.
doing? And which was
I'm Mars and Leoing for no reason, honey. Okay.
and so that's what really made me think about that process too, of like the pressure. The pressure of perfection, the pressure of just wanting to get something right in our lives, even if it's just as simple as moving our bodies or meditating or
Yes.
painting or,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes. Or breathing.
Yeah.
I mean, Bethany, last
Breathing.
year when I asked the astrologers to just take 3 deep breaths with me in NORWAC
Yeah.
2025, they were like, so is that like through the mouth? And then I was like, but
Just
you're going to tell me about the planet Neptune and you don't even know how to breathe? Is this where we're at as a culture?
Yeah.
Guys, what are we doing? Anyway, yeah, just keep
Bring
it
it back.
simple.
Back to the
Keep
basics.
it- Thank you. I know. I'm begging for some foundational knowledge.
Okay.
Yes.
I have a question
Sure.
just to bring it all together.
Okay.
Where do you find yourself today? Where has your work brought you presently? What's lighting you up? Where do you see yourself going from here?
Ooh, okay. So where I see myself going from here is I'm really curious about ways to bring astrology into the public square a little bit more. I'm
Okay.
just not sure what that looks like yet. I think Jupiter and Leo will reveal that to me as it emerges. I really also want to see what it means to follow. Do you know Alan Watts's work?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So Capricorn Sun, I think.
Maybe. I'm going to look it up.
Maybe. Yeah, please. Because you're like, don't let this Gemini talk off the top of his head.
Edit.
So edit, right? Show notes. I would like to find ways to make spirituality more entertaining because he allegedly always said that he's not, a Zen Buddhist master. He's a spiritual entertainer. And I'm not saying that's me,
fun.
but I want to I want to try that on, and
Capricorn
just-
Sun, Virgo Moon, Taurus Rising.
So literally, if this man with every single earth sign can just lighten up, I am dying to know what your excuse is.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
See, bring him into the chat. So,
Ellen,
anywho,
thoughts?
right. Don't be boring. Yeah, that's his thoughts. And you guys are doing a great job at not being boring. Yeah, and I'd love to know where that takes shape. And I also think, Bethany, speaking of thoughts, I'd like to know yours on, do you feel the temperature in the astrological culture shifting? Do you notice like a bit of a change in direction or a change in trend, a change in motivation? I did feel that at the end of NORWAC, but I might be.
I don't know if that's just Saturn
Projecting.
and Aries for the next couple of years.
Okay.
Where I think we're moving from these different spaces of communication and expression,
Yeah.
where we're leaving this intuitive realm and space of how we're showing up and bringing our things into reality. And now we're moving into a more of like leadership, authoritative role of
Oh,
expressing our
nice.
thoughts and what we're seeing and how we're wanting to present ourselves. So I am
Okay.
curious of how it maybe show up as something that's a little bit more like individualistic,
Oh,
right? And could be a good thing, could be a very confusing thing if everybody's
yes.
just trying to put in their 2 cents from all spaces. Hopefully it
Yeah.
turns into something that's cohesive. But I feel like it's like Saturn tends to create these interesting trends within social media that if you like start looking back at the cycles, you're like,
Ah,
huh, wow.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna file that because I do believe that, yeah, we're looking more for kind of that Aries, maybe agency and autonomy
Yeah. Yeah.
differently. And so that could absolutely devolve into rugged individualism and maybe even to like instant expertise.
Ooh, shadow
Oh,
side, not the shadow effect.
and the shadow of it all. I have to tell these Aries girlies nonstop,
Yeah.
baby. No, no, no. I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. It's the audacity. Like Aries can sometimes just be so wrong. They're right.
And you're just like, you know what? You're right. The sky is actually purple.
Wait, can I just tell you a really quick story about my Aries
Yes.
bestie? Oh my God. So my
This is
mistake
where
I
it's
had.
coming from. Okay.
Yeah, it's her, Luna. No, no, no. I love her. So I had an Aries party. Bethany, you're invited next year.
Love.
Okay, so save the date.
I'll be there.
Spring equinox, SeaTac to JFK. Don't play with
Love
me.
this.
And
Done.
so she comes. She's an Aries stellium. She brings her hot ass man. Her hot ass man then wins the prizes because we had a bingo. Like
Okay.
find an Aries who's into blah blah blah. Right? He wins, and he's an Aries rising. So naturally, it
Yeah.
was with him. He got these cute little prizes, whatever, whatever. Is she's leaving with him, and she says, "Babe, like my friends, my prizes, fork him over." And he
Thanks,
was like,
babe.
"Right, I'll be holding on to these from now on, honey."
That actually makes complete sense. I agree.
Yeah, and see, of course you do, of course, because so wrong it's right. And then her man was like, "No, you didn't even play bingo. You were too busy dancing on the couch. You don't get to win the." He's a Capricorn sun. You don't get to win these prizes. And he said, she was like, "Once again, my friends, my prizes." And I just like, I get it. Like
Yeah.
it's that Aries, like unapologetic. I am so wrong. It's right. And I eat it up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I find it so sexy. I love it.
I love it. That's so fun.
Ah, Aries shit.
Astrology is so fun. It can
And
be
that-
fun.
I think that's the real Bethany. That's what I'm also really trying to
Yeah.
sustain is the joy of this learning, and not the pressure to get it right and predict and do this. Da, da, da. Guys, like this whole thing is made up. Like
Edit
when
that out
did
too.
we? No, keep it in. Okay, justice for this truth. No, how we could literally lose the plot throughout Neptune and Pisces and Saturn in the North Node and Uranus and Taurus so
Yeah.
bad to think that it's really that serious and forget that astrology is so camp and gay and silly and just irreverent. And this pressure to be right is so ridiculous. I just cannot. I have no tolerance for anyway.
I feel like that's a great takeaway.
There you go. Is that astrology is wrong, but have fun.
The truth is in there somewhere. Have fun figuring it out.
Yeah, see ya. Okay, because Bethany's too busy sending me this artist residency program, and she's on her way to New York in 9 months. Okay.
Yeah. So sorry, y'all. We're
So,
busy. Booked
Yeah.
and busy.
Anyhow, are you coming to UAC PS?
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not.
All right,
I know.
All right.
I've got
okay.
so much going on.
You'll be missed. You'll be
Got
missed.
so much. I know. It's my mom's 70th birthday.
Oh, shout out to your Virgo mommy.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I
Mhm,
love it.
mhm.
How has she felt
Yeah.
about the volume of this conversation? Is she okay?
Mom, she's visiting right now. Hey, Mom. How are we doing on our volume? We're doing great.
I heard it. I love Virgos. I love them. How cute that you got a Virgo mommy and you're a Virgo rising.
I know. I want to do some like chart rectification for her because we don't have her specific birth time and I need to know.
Yeah, let's figure that out. Was she born in
Yeah.
Seattle?
No, she was born. Mom, where were you born? Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Whitesville.
Okay, what if you can get a long form birth certificate? Is it on there?
Mom, you don't even have your birth certificate, huh? Oh, it just doesn't say the time on it. Times were different.
They were. Good point. Good point. Let's add a rectification on the record then, quick.
Yeah, I know.
She deserves it.
She deserves it for her 70th birthday.
Yes. Yeah, she might be like, I don't actually want this, Virgo.
Yeah, she's like, I actually never asked for this, but okay.
Right, but thank you so much. But okay. Heavy on the but okay for the Virgo matriarchs.
I know,
oh my
I know.
God. Okay.
Colin, I'm like so loved having you on the show. This has been so fun.
Yes,
For anyone
I
that
so
wants to
love
work to
being
call
here.
it with Colin, I'm absolutely going to put your stuff in the show notes. How can people find you?
Great. Yes. My Instagram at Queer Cosmos. I offer astrology readings. I am also going to be launching some stuff in September. All right. So shout out to September 2026, Jupiter crossing my ascendant. And you can buy my books because I have student loans to pay. And please, God. And that's it. Yeah, those are my primary ways to contact me. And honestly, Bethany, I just want to say thank you for having me. Thank you for your astrological contributions. I remembered when we looked at your containers pedagogy effectively, it was just so meticulous and extremely empowering. I know, I promise I wasn't poking at the Virgo rising, but it was meticulous. It was empowering. It invites people to discover their own truth. And I just, I wish that wasn't such a rarity. And yet here you are doing it. And I just love the way that you offer astrology as medicine and space and stillness and practice and journals. Like you took a Lowe's worth of tools and said, here you go. Home
Have
Depot.
fun.
Right. You'll figure it out. I'll be here, baby. Because it's really
I'll be
on
around.
you. Right. Because you got to. You know what I
gotta do
mean?
it.
But I just really, I was so impressed with all that you're offering. And I just love that our work gets to rhyme with each other. I mean, what an amazing congruence.
I know. Well, we're sending you all so much love.
We are.
And Colin, we would love to have you back whenever you want. Come hang out, come kiki with us.
Yes, yes.
Oh
Will
my
your
gosh,
brother ever
wait.
be in it? Or no?
No.
Then I'll answer for her. Absolutely not. I know, because my Virgo grandma would probably say something similar. No.
Yeah,
I'm not
like
doing
no.
that. No, I'm busy. Turning 70.
Booked and busy.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, little babies. Go ahead. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
That's all. Just bye, everyone. We
Okay.
can't wait to catch you in the next episode.
Yes.
Just be sure to follow, like, subscribe, Life.ing, wherever you listen to podcasts. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Bye.